That is the Mega Man artwork for you.
American Mega Man artwork. Please, for the love of God, change.
Yes, please change.
Anyway, so everyone, King Sword Koshi here.
And the MJ406!
And I decided to delay the inevitable by deviating to the Mega Man games on Game Boy.
Yes, may as well have a return to Mega Man for the first time in like 4 or 5 years.
Yep.
So, yes. It's time for us to do the Game Boy Mega Man titles, which are basically, long story short, just Game Boy versions of, you know, the NES ones. They're very basic. I'll say at least this first one, it does try to deviate itself. Which is something you'll notice more with the later ones. They tend to stick a lot more close to the NES counterparts.
For better and for worse.
I think definitely for worse for the next one. And music,
it's crunched.
They try their best to do a different version of it for the Game Boy. It works for what it can do, but
crunch.
You know, yeah, it's. Yeah.
Also, don't be surprised if I make a complete ass of myself because.
Oh. I mean, you know, Game Boy Mega Man games are definitely. It's nice to be able to have these kind of games on portable. Just, you know, at least in the early ones, I say they feel kind of compromised.
It's almost like it's on Game Boy.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that making a game for a handheld would be least compromised? Never would have guessed.
I mean, yeah. It's weird that these games typically got better as they went on, too. It's like they got more familiar with the hardware, starting to, like, actually, you know...
It's like, I can't imagine, like, understanding how to work on frigging, whatchamacallit, like, the...
Wow!
Like, working on the Game Boy...
Oh, God! Yeah, they are still difficult, though.
Yeah.
I don't say these games are difficult. I wouldn't be surprised if you had game overs in these ones, because, yeah...
I did play a little bit of the first one early on, and I did get a game over, so...
Yeah. It's definitely a different feel. It's a lot slower. But, you know... Oh, yeah, in case you guys are curious of the plot of this game, it's actually pretty simple. Basically, Wily is tired of Mega Man always beating him, so...
He time traveled. Or
yeah.
is it, I think this is the game that did the time travel thing.
Yeah, I think. Basically try to make these robots better to basically, you know, stop Mega Man. And, well...
Oh my God.
He thought it'd be a good idea to revive some of the robots that lost to him previously. He also created something that was called a Mega Man Killer.
Yep.
That's basically what we'll deal with towards the end of the game. Basically, this game was actually called Wily's Revenge for the, for non-Japanese, where these games in Japan were just referred to Rockman World. And yeah, they are basically just slimmed down Mega Man games. You know, usually, oh wow. When I hear World for a platform, I expect it to be bigger than its predecessors.
Super Mario World spoiled you that much?
Probably. Well, it's one hell of a platformer. Even though I like Mario 3 better, but eh.
I would, but because they probably shouldn't subjugate Mario 3 as much as I did, but seeing how many games borrow so much from it, it kind of I kind of grew resentful of the game as a result.
I mean, it was that influential in the NES era, and it was like
probably the best NES game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like one of the only NES games that still mostly holds up today. Like, it really is that, like... It's like one of the only NES games I could definitely say is still good by today's standards. Other ones, give or take. The Mega Man games, Legend of Zelda 1 for a lot of people, and some other abstract ones here and there, like Ninja Gaiden and its sequels, Contra. Don't you ask for a lot of them, but a lot of them are definitely held back by some, you know, archaic design. Mario 3 is like one of the only ones that, well, there definitely are some archaic design problems with it, but not like nearly as apparent as most of the other NES games. God damn you, frickin' Sniper Joe. There we go. Find the sweet spot.
Oh, this fucking...
Yeah, I hate the blades. I hate the blades. I don't think you can kill them.
You can't.
I'll say, enjoy this Game Boy Mega Man game. It's the most unique of these we're gonna have until, the last one. Well, again, you guys can't tell how much I keep ripping on Mega Man 2 on Game Boy. Ugh. I think that's the worst of these, to be fair. Now, some of them probably try to go through all these in a row or something like that.
I fucking hate this.
Yeah. And, well, a lot of the moves you have are based on Mega Man 2, so... you don't have a lot to go on right now. You only have your standard jump and shoot. No charge shot, no slide. You're down to the bare essential Mega Man mechanics that were seen in 9 and 10, so... yep. Hopefully your core Mega Man platforming is strong. At least you don't sink like a rock when you don't jump off a cliff.
Yep.
Yeah, I think mechanically, original NES Mega Man 1 might still be the worst. At least in regards to the core games.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the first, so it makes sense. Oh!
It's not as fun.
Yep. Again, good old school bullshit arcade game design. Unfortunately, this game was not that forgiving either. I'll say this is one of the more difficult of the Game Boy Mega Man games. I think I'd put it the second hardest, I think.
Well, now you decide to jump high, you piece of shit.
I think the hardest one of the Game Boy Mega Man games, in my opinion, might be 3. Now this is probably the second hardest, and then it's probably 4, then 5, then 2. Ooh. Oh boy. Gotta jump it. Oh! Yeah, thanks for the ammo I don't need. Oh man. And well, the rules for dying wiser as before. Go back to the checkpoint, you lose all your lives, you get the whole password system they had from frickin' Mega Man 2 and the other NES titles to basically go through all this, to basically save all the stages you beat before. You lose all your lives, you basically reselect to go to another stage or start the game and get the stage again from the beginning.
I do wonder if I picked the worst stage to start off with.
I think I remember Cupman being one of the more difficult ones. Dan, I don't think you want to do... I think Fireman might be the worst one to do first.
I can believe that.
It's either Iceman or... is Bombman the other one? Or is it Electman?
Electman's the last one.
Okay. It might be one of theirs is probably better to do first, I think. I'll admit definitely some of these games have some stupid design shortcomings. Like I know one of the ones that people have with Game Boy Mega Man 2, the sound font for it is terrible. Like, however they did the sound font for that game, when we get to that eventually you guys will know, but oh, the sound font is so bad. Like, the music tracks would be decent, but the way they, like, all the sounds work for that game in particular, how they set it up was really, really bad. Oh, yeah, this thing is your first blind Mega Man game on the channel, I just realized.
Yeah.
Well, basically. Because the only one of the Game Boy Mega Man games you played was 5, right?
Yeah. I did play a little bit of 1, but...
Right, you probably played a stage or 2, yeah.
Just one stage and that was it.
He's like, oh, this feels nothing like 5. This is so much worse.
I just got lazy.
Yeah.
Me being lazy for not playing a Mega Man game.
Yeah.
The irony of it all.
Well, I mean, you have better alternatives.
Yeah.
You haven't played X7 yet. Then again, you intend on making that blind, apparently. For everybody's amusement. And for your suffering. God damn it!
Remind me to kill you.
Hey, you're calling up mine! Oh, this is such a big spot. Well, it'd be nice if you guys could drop some health instead of just ammo all the time. Yo! These drops are so mean. Oh! Having to move up into it. Please let the checkpoint be there since you just made it to the room. I saved a phrase by letting myself die to the Sniper Joe. So I get up to his face and kill him as soon as I come back to life. Just gotta play it nice and safe.
Of course you would give me weapon energy. You wouldn't give me anything else. Not any fucking life at all.
Oh, it'd be really annoying if there are endings in Mega Man games that depend on speed. If you had to get through the game fast enough to get a certain ending. Then again, it might be more tolerable than what Mega Man X5 did.
I mean, technically, Zero did that. For being rankings and stuff.
Yeah, I guess to an extent, yeah. Well, not really the endings as much as like the gameplay kind of evolves if your rank is A or higher.
Yeah, the game gets harder when you actually play good. You're a threat to everybody. Oh
Yep.
God, kill him!
Hey! No, you're supposed to shoot me over there. That's not how this works. No, don't shoot over my face. I don't like it. Jump! Never mind. Kill him before he shot. Damn. Don't count this freaking robot to quick draw.
I'm gonna miss him when he's dead.
Not me. And we were right in the boss, too. I think the bosses are pretty pathetic in this game. At least I remember correctly. I'll say, if I remember, doesn't he jump back when you try to jump at him?
He jumps forward when...
Oh, okay. I might be thinking NES Mega Man. I guess the AI is probably different in this one.
Yeah, because he's not like... I don't think he's like he is in the NES.
Yeah, they don't start adapting him to being like their NES counterparts till the later games. At least the Like Man, I think, might be easier in this game. But yep. Same Mega Man gameplay as before. Make your way through a platform gauntlet to get yourself to the boss, the Mega Man... the Robot Master, as it were. And basically shoot them to death. What you do? They're dead and clear the stage.
Alright.
I love the sprite flickering nature. I love it. And also I love these games. Oh my god! You can see the
That's what we
turtle.
wanted to fucking see.
You got Rolling Cutter. Jeez, I feel like it's be censored. You can see naked Mega Man? Oh my god. Capcom, what were you thinking?
How do I do the thing again?
What are you trying to do? The
save or whatever? Oh yeah, there we go.
Yep, you just create a set point you want, yep. See, who needs passwords? Yep, we're also playing on Switch Online because, thankfully, a couple months ago, they got all the Mega Man Game Boy games on here.
Yep.
But you know, I was kind of hoping they would have had like a collection of them, you know? This is the next best thing.
Yeah.
And just basic Switch Online, you have access to this. All 5 of them. You know? The Nintendo Switch is honestly the best way to be able to play the Game Boy Mega Man games now.
Almost like it's the only way for you to...
Since the 3DS eShop went down, yep. And that's how I played them. Then again, I know at the very least Mega Man 5. I will say though, as well, you guys are wondering why I did the Game Boy Pocket filter. Well, don't play with the Game Boy Color filter because the colors are kind of off for this game.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of the non-Nintendo based Game Boy games that have a Game Boy Color filter don't turn out very well. Then again, I know the ideal way to do Mega Man 5 in particular is the Super Game Boy. Jump! Oh, sorry, I screwed you up. Sorry, I keep reading the game slower. I mean, hey, it is still an interesting thing that... I will still say, I think I said that during Metroid 2, that, you know, it's really interesting that they had the hardware basically try to, like, somewhat, like, map the, you know, the intended colors of the game for the Game Boy Color when it was originally just released on regular Game Boy in black and white.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder how it read the data to be able to do that. Like, you had to have, like, different colors for, like, every game when they primarily ran on black and white. Unless it's, like, some of the coding in the game is, like, the shades might be, like, very particular. Wow. Fuck. Well, you can just jump on a spike pit and get all your lives back at this point. Ah! That's something I've learned from one of these classic Mega Man games. Oh, my last life at the end of the stage? No, I think you mean all my lives are back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do have a couple minutes left, so technically Elect Man would be next in that order.
Does it still go by Mega Man 1 logic?
For the ones that are there, yes. it gets a little different depending on the Robot Masters of the game, but here's the thing. For people that may not know, yes, there are 6 Robot Masters in the original Mega Man 1, and I guess 8 and powered up and care about that. Which I'm sure there are some that do.
I'm one of those people that actually care about it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not knocking you for it, even though it's not canon. Who cares? It's better than the original Mega Man 1.
God, I fucking hate this.
I love the death traps. You fall basically taking damage immediately. It's great. But yeah, you're wondering why there are only 4 Robot Masters? I mean, I'm sure a lot of that is probably because, you know...
Graphical limit, not graphical, freaking...
Space limitations more so, you know...
Because it's on a Game Boy.
Limited hardware probably would be harder to run, and, you know, the game size themselves are probably smaller. I mean, Game Boy cartridges themselves are... I'm trying to think what their sizes were. I don't think they really went above, like, a megabyte. I don't think. I mean, I could probably judge it based on the size of Pokemon games. I think they were like 1 or 2 megabytes. Whatever the size of those were. Yeah, they take a long time.
I'm just gonna fucking die to these stupid...
I mean, yep. Wait. Oh! Wow, timed perfectly and still got thrown off. Shit. Jesus. But yeah, these are definitely rougher compared to the NES ones. But yeah, basically, yeah, there's only 4 Robot Masters from Mega Man 1 because of that, so yeah. There'll be 2 of them you won't be seeing in this game. Those would be Gutsman and Bombman.
Yep.
So weird. Gutsman gets no love in the Game Boy games. How bizarre.
Considering he's
Oh god! Oh, I love how they set up this room. Fun.
Yeah, I got started all the way back from
Checkpoint was probably 1 or 2 rooms beyond that if I had to guess. And to be fair, I think when I did these for my channel, I think I played all of them at least once before I recorded them.
Yeah, so I'm doing a horror.
You're doing a blind, so it's gonna be definitely rougher. You're a Mega Man expert. The different feel of these, and you know, this game has rough level design. Like, I will say this is probably one of the worst core Mega Man games, if you want to call it that. And again, I think most people...
Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm screwing myself over. I know what I'm doing wrong there.
You'll figure it out. But yeah, it's... You know, in regards to like core Mega Man experiences like this, I would say that these are probably some of the worst. But yeah, it's not till the 4th game on the Game Boy, debatably the 3rd, when they start having quality that rivals the NES ones. Oh! At least it didn't take damage.
And again, I have 1 less life, so it's like...
Yeah, I know. You know, like I said, knowing the NES ones, it doesn't really help you that much with these ones, except for knowing the Robot Masters. Oh, look at that! Ask and you shall receive. Please give us the Mega Man 4 treatment. Please give us the Mega Man 4 treatment. Just be smart and try to shoot everything in a way you will not die yourself.
Oh god.
Ooh, smart. Oh, thank you! Finally drop energy for like the first time! Now I'm at full health! Yeah, this is probably the checkpoint.
God damn it, Zeus!
Robot Zeus. The worst kind of Zeus.
I don't know if that's better or worse. That sounds actually more pathetic now that I say it like that.
At least Zeus is a god.
At least Zeus is actual flesh and blood being. He can push himself harder.
You're
a fucking robot.
I run on an 8 megabit processor.
Just hearing you talk makes me feel bad for you. Just hearing your specs makes me feel bad for you.
That was created in the 80s. It's like, I run on 1 gigabyte. What the hell's a gigabyte? That'd be terrifying. Oh, you can jump up to there from those.
I think from the 3rd one I want.
And they're all the same height. It's just whatever you feel comfortable jumping from.
Yeah, I want to jump.
Wait, I guess that's the easiest.
That's most comfortable for me.
I mean, hey, yeah, whatever's comfortable for you. You're the Mega Man expert. Oh, I love the ladder textures.
I gotta love them old Game Boy textures. Just like, we can't fit the background in here. Screw it, just leave the background there.
Of course.
Ah, lovely.
Oh, fans and that and spikes. Oh. Good old staple Mega Man level design. You always jump to throw yourself forward, just be careful with that. You can always jump still, basically, yeah. If that's easier for you to avoid the fan, you just jump to avoid the fan altogether. But it still requires repeated jumping. There we go! Yep, those of you familiar with the history of our channel, and Koshi's channel, we've done a lot of Mega Man games in the past.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, we've done all the first 10 games of the core Mega Man series, and all the first 6 games of the Mega Man X series, as well as doing both the arcade Mega Man games.
Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a big fan of Mega Man.
I mean, hey, you're probably the biggest reason I became a fan of Mega Man. I mean, I always tried it back in the day, and then I remember I played it, and then one of my systems I had a lot of my Mega Man games on got compromised, so I just did not end up buying it again. But then watching you play it, it's like, you know what? I think I want to play these Mega Man games again. Well, yeah. It's definitely one of the first, like, series of, you know, old school games that was actually designed rather well.
Yeah, like, this series is like, there's a reason why I love this series. It's a very consistent series for a lot of its games.
Yep, until you get to the X series.
And then, yeah, the X series is a whole different...
That's, honestly, probably the most inconsistent of the Mega Man series.
Yeah, it's got the highest highs and the lowest lows.
Yup.
And then your Mega Man, unless you're Mega Man, and then the highest highs don't even match to stuff like Mega Man Zero.
Then again,
I've got more appreciation for Zero.
Then again, there's still people that say that Mega Man X is the best Mega Man game ever. There's also regular Mega Man 3, regular Mega Man 2.
I mean, there are some people that just have this sort of stigma against the other series, I guess, maybe. I don't really know exactly how to describe it.
I know a lot of gaming publications like to say it's Mega Man 3 because it's the core series and it was the first one to really do it right.
Yeah.
It took what was great that people liked from 2 and expanded on it to most people's pleasure.
It also didn't help that certain games, like the Battle Network games and Star Force and Zero, were all exclusive to handheld, so it's not like everybody would be going out of their way, because you got people that are like, why the hell would I get a handheld? I'd rather just play on my console or whatever.
Oh! No! Oh, right. It's enemies, not electricity. Oh, thank God. Well, you get a big energy drop. I mean, I think for my argument's sake, I'd say the best Mega Man games I can think of if I had to come up with a list, like, the absolute 4 I would see in the pinnacle. Regular Mega Man 3, Mega Man X2, X4, and Zero 3. I would say are probably my 4 favorites.
My pinnacle ones would be Mega Man X4, Mega Man...
Probably 3?
Battle Network 5, actually.
I haven't played the Battle Network games,
so this is where my... you also have to understand, it wouldn't be any of the classic games, because I have, like I said, I have a lot more exposure to a lot of the other series, so I use them as also a metric as well. But Zero 3 and... probably like this. Battle Network 5, X4, Mega Man Zero 3, and... actually, yeah, probably would be Mega Man 3.
I feel there should be at least one core Mega Man game in there. Yeah, one of the originals.
It's honestly, I'm debating between 3 and 4 for myself.
Really? 4 went up that much for you, huh?
I've actually gotten to really enjoy 4.
4 is definitely a good one.
4 is a good one.
And that's where everybody started to think the NES Mega Man games were going to shit. I mean, I still really like Mega Man 4, even if I suck at it.
Yeah. Like, me replaying 4, I'm like... it's so fucking hard to figure out what he's gonna do, the short lunge or the long lunge.
Yeah, there's no read. You just gotta hope. It looks like he seems to start with a high jump. At least what I've seen so far. And then the one time I say that. Stop, scrub! You don't know Mega Man games! I'm sorry, I was just guessing! Oh, we should be near the boss now.
Hey.
It's weird that side do all the doors like this, too.
Yeah.
Only with this game, it's so weird. Also, they did debuff Elect Man in this game, thankfully. You gonna try busting them until you're down to your last life, I guess? Or just give it one attempt and be like, fuck, here's your weakness?
I do have, lives to burn, so I'm not free to...
yeah, to say. At least the one you're blind with, I wouldn't encourage going for a buster run. Bro, is all you can do run?
I'm about to say, like, did I just fucking, like, put this guy in a
I think
dead
he has
loop?
to be, like, far enough away from you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, he just keeps running towards me. I'm like...
Like, yeah, the AI in some of these is pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm like...
I mean, the Robot Master of this of the Game Boy ones is probably the worst Robot Master AI. Makes sense.
Yep.
And yet, I still think Mega Man 2 on Game Boy is worse.
I guess I'll see for myself. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly,